And we're live, I think. Okay, looks like desktop audio is going. Something was funky with like the resolution, so I'm hoping that the things that I did to fix it worked. So yeah, so I'm just gonna view it. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm gonna view it on my own screen and hope that it works out just fine. Can I not do it? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Work. Alright, I mean, that looks like it's working. The screen is a little funky. Okay, cool. So it looked like everything worked. I think we're gonna be okay. I don't need to hear my own voice. Thank you. I'm done with that. I'm gonna test something with this test. Okay, cool. So it still shows up on the other monitor. We are winning then. We are off to a good start. Let me get a few other things here just set back up. Just for a moment. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're in options still. Okay, well, welcome to the Stanley Parable, everyone. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. It's just a game about choices. That's all I know. I've never seen anything about it. And yeah, and that's all you're going to get from me. It's kind of cool. We got a very screen within a screen within a screen within a screen. So just as a quick update as well, before we begin the stream, this will be the final stream down here in Phoenix for the winter. I moved back up to Flagstaff on Saturday, and I'm hoping to crank out some more content that weekend, maybe that Saturday night or Sunday, after whatever I have going on. But it's pretty cool. Anyway, so just hoping to look for more content in the future. Welcome to the Stanley Parable. I just wanted something to play. It's my day off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this game, if there even is a way to beat it. Have I started way too many games and not finished enough? Yes. But we are going to hopefully get through this. So we're going to begin and see what happens. End is never the end. Is never the end is loading. Never. What? Cool. We're going to see how well this goes. I genuinely know nothing about this game. I just know that it's kind of similar to Slay the Princess style in everything.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
W.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Lovely.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay, great.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Interesting.
And Stanley was happy.
Good job, Stanley. I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh no, what changed?
Something he would never quite forget.
Oh.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Fascinating.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Cheese puffs.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't want to step out of my office? Do I have to listen to you? Do I have to listen to you? What if I just sit down? Huh? Oh, I can crouch. Okay. Can I jump? No? Is there not a jump button? Cool. Stepped out of my office. What are you going to do about it?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my gosh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is the meeting room? Maybe it's this way. Okay. Ah! Oh, sensitivity's really high. Okay. That looks like a meeting room. Can I go in here? Oh. No? Okay, that's rude. Ah! There's a door there. What game is this? This is the
When
Stanley
Stanley
Parable.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I have to enter the door on my left, or can I go to the right? What happens if I go to the right
This
one?
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. So I immediately chose the wrong decision. Naming him Steve. This is now the Steve game. I'm Stanley, apparently.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Uh-huh.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Beautifully
Stanley
constructed,
simply
sure.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Nah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And what if I don't? I mean, this way looks fun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna listen this time. I'm gonna take the first open
And
door.
so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Can I press that? I want to go down. Wait, I want to go down so bad. No, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna follow instructions right now. Okay, can't do that anymore. Ah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers not supporting you more, let it ball up. That's great, I love it. Next slide. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make your slide have a slick blue graphic in the heaven. This is awesome. This is my own office. Next slide. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Thank you. Things, money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. Number of slides on the slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Great. What was the one that's crossed out? Oh, happiness? That's funny. Rate it, which charts? Rate of increase graphs per slide. This is awesome. Please no more charts. I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. The boss appreciation versus circle. 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate. Return your boss appreciation specialist. This is great. I love this slideshow. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, like that's not the right yours. What? That's why do we hire you? Remember, it takes 2 people. Oh, okay. If your dreams for the future and your success translate spring break. It's all pollution. A boat. Mitosis. Talk radio. That's funny. What is this one? Bi-quarterly. Post review. Oh. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. No expectation of promotion, and don't get fired. Okay, great. We watched all those. What is this one? Synergize core value. Expenditures. Shift global market. I think that's supposed to be parade. I think there's an E hidden behind that. Come on. Okay. Well, I gotta go up to my boss's office now. That was the best slideshow I've ever seen.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
I'm going
boss's office.
down, actually. I'm not gonna listen this time. That looks ominous. Ooh, red light. What the heck is this? Just nothing? Okay, lots of graphs. This is all I do as a business student, is look at those graphs. That's actually all I do.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to my boss.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
That is true. I might be crazy.
None of it made any logical sense.
That's true.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Uh-huh.
For example, why couldn't he see his
Oh
feet
my gosh.
when he looked down?
I don't have feet.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That is true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Friggin' psycho, yeah.
Were they simply repeating?
They do look like
No,
repeat. Why does it go
Stanley
1,
said
2,
to himself,
B4?
This is all too strange. This can't be real.
Uh-huh.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Yes!
This is all a dream.
Yup, dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Oh, that clock is actually
He wasn't
moving.
going to lose his job.
Interesting.
He wasn't crazy after all.
So it's like 6:36
And he thought to
there.
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
That is true.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Wow.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts,
Wait.
he thought.
Oh, the rooms are
And while
repeating.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
The room changed.
Now, hearing the voice speak
Did it?
these
Or am I
words was
crazy?
quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
He has a wife?
All I want is my
Good for
life
Stanley.
exactly the way it's always been.
Yes.
My life is normal. I am normal.
No, you're not.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Who are you trying to fool here? No one is ever okay. I feel like Stanley never thought to himself deeply before in his tripping out that he can hear his own internal
Stanley
dialogue for the
began
first time.
screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be real. Hear my voice. Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh. Cool.
This is the story of a woman
Oh.
named Mariella.
What? What is going on?
Mariella
Okay.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
Now I'm
gathered her
Mariella.
belongings, and walked to her place
Oh,
of work.
my God.
But on this
That's
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Yes, I am playing
She
Stanley
had no
Parable.
time
Thank
for
you.
this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Turned and ran. That's awesome. Okay, so I was Mariella for like half a second. I feel like I'm just... Oh, never look. Oh, my... I'm Stanley. 427. Okay. Oh, the door didn't
All
shut.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So did I get
Stanley
an ending?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm back in the room again. You're back in the room? What do you mean by that? Okay, so this door didn't close.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I wanted to go outside. Okay, never mind, it's me. Okay. Can I not? Is all the doors locked? I want to go back. Why am I 427? What does that mean? What is this? Am I laying down? Alright. Alright, I guess I will just follow things. Huh. So I can close those doors, I guess. Cool. Alright. Perry! Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
we'll go to the
doors,
door,
he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did. I will follow all instructions now.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Not a single person.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Can I move all this?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. We have a whiteboard manager? Am I the whiteboard man? No, I work at the desk. Targets push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Check. Good job, guys. Standardized graphs 40x wide, not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. What does that say? Synergize papers? Is that what it says? Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of interesting. It's buzzed out there. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. I love it. Whoa. Employee 417, 491, 431, 405, 416. Jim. Is that just my dad? Little does he know, the fish he had for dinner last night had a parasite and I was narrating inside his head. Oh gosh. I didn't have fish last night. Actually, Roy. Okay. That closed. I want to go in here. Oh, I can go into the broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I mean, there's a broom. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like a film roll. Can I pick things up or can I just open doors? Is that all?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
No, I'm closing
no
there. I'm
reason
gonna sit
to
here.
still be here.
I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna be in this broom closet. What are you gonna do about it, narrator guy? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are
It
you
was
gonna do about it?
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I don't believe you.
As
I think
it
there's
is,
something to
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all. I love it. I'm gonna keep standing in here. What is he gonna say? What are you gonna do about it?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around
Yep.
doing nothing?
I am.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
No. I don't have to answer to you, narrator.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I don't believe you.
I never would have thought to mention it.
He's gonna narrate a guy with a gun behind that door? Absolutely. Come at me, guy with a gun behind
Maybe
the door.
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I'm gonna type that in. I think it has significance since there's an option to go into. See, that's what I
Stanley
said.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Damn, Stanley. I'm gonna keep opening this door.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. you're dead.
I'm dead?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yep, I am currently
collapsed. In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Ethan, I'm dead at my computer.
He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Thank you.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
This is awesome!
Just step out into the hallway.
When you stand there, just step out in the hallway. Ethan, you gotta be me now. You gotta be CD. You are now taking on Aspect Legend and CD. You gotta stream for both of us now. Is he gonna say something else, or is that it? Ah, fuck. Send stream key, I guess. I don't know. You and henceforth can co-stream a CD. Is he really not gonna say anything else? All right, I'll leave.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the
That's awesome.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh. This is a nice office, I guess. Can't wait to co-stream. I'm excited. Hell yeah. You guys should be. You guys are co-streaming now. You guys are co-CD. One's C and one's D. You guys gotta decide amongst you, though, who's C and who's D. I want to go in the executive bathroom. What's in here? I want to go in there. You'll be Z? You can't be Z. You gotta be C or D. You gotta be CEE or DEE. Only options. I'm just gonna close.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What am I supposed to look at? What am I supposed to type? Keypad behind the office's desk? Oh, is it over here somewhere? Oh, right here. Wait, what's it?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm insane.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, over here. Cool, wait, but there was things to interact with on the desk. What happens if I just typed in a wrong code? That would have been hilarious. Huh. Red. Oh, there's an elevator. I want to go over here. Well, this is interesting. Spooky. Oh! Interesting.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yep.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yep.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hey, look, but there are things over there. Keyboard clicking intensifies. Yes, there are things. This is kind of spooky. Well, I'm not going to
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call EXT. Wait, what does it stand for? Extension. There it is. I could not think of it. Extension 914 immediately. Okay. Can I go back? There's a phone there. Caleb, give us keyboard ASMR. Go. I just broke my fucking computer. I don't even know how I got here. Wait, what is this? Cancel. What did I do? I just broke everything. He broke the game. I did just break the game. I broke my computer. Hold on. I opened up, like, applications I did not mean to open up, and now I don't know what to do. I think I messed up my keyboard. That's so funny. Alright, we're going back into the game. Oh my gosh. That was weird. Well, I'll have to figure out how to fix that later. Okay. Can I go back? What happens if I just stay in the elevator? Is he gonna be... Narrator's gotten access to your entire PC. Yep. It's Kinito Pet. That's the narrator. Escape! I mean, the narrator did say to go this way, but I kind of want to go this way. I kind of want to go this way. I kind of want to go that way. I kind of want to go that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna follow. I said I would follow instructions on this one. We are just gonna follow. Shit. It's very dark and spooky.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Ah, yes.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
You clipped that? Thank you. I don't know what you clipped, but thank you. Thank you for clipping. Clipping is fun. That'll probably be put on the TikTok later.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wow.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Nice. Everything is a scam. Wait, I didn't pay attention too closely to the numbers. I wanted to find my own. Can I see myself on the screen? Am I on here? What am I, 427? I think that's what I am. Oh, okay. 427. There we go. That's me, right there. You guys see it? It's right there. Oh, it's just my desk. Oh, boo, that's stupid. Where's Jim? Wait, Jim. Jim didn't have a number. Where is just Jim? Fired. Is there just Jim? Where is Jim? Is that Jim? Wait, what is that up there? No, Jim, where are you? Okay, you know what, I give up. Time to press another big button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yes, me.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Yes.
Never.
Because we don't have free will.
It was unthinkable.
But that's a story for another time.
Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What if I don't want to? This game feels like a Stanley. I don't even know what that means. No, I agree. 4. Haha! I pressed 4. I win. Ah, LMAO. Press 4 in the chat, guys. Come on, guys. Press 4. We gotta get 4s in the chat. Can we get a 4 in the chat for 4? 4? Hell yeah. Thank you. 4. Thank you. Oh, it's amazing. Thank you. No, stop saying 5. We're doing 4. No, stop saying 7. What does this button do? I want to press that button. No? Or I want to press more buttons. Clicking intensifies. That's just me clicking my mouse. What the heck? Why is there a keyboard noise? No, stop counting up. I pressed 5. Can we get 5s in the chat? I have 5. I have 5 in the chat. Oh, wait, there's a bunch of... Oh, okay, I see all the white numbers now. No, that's not 5. That's 13. Guys, come on. Guys, you're not very good at this game, guys. I hate to say it, but y'all are bad. When was I start pressing the numbers? Okay, so... 1... 2... 3 was over here, right? 3... Or... Is there like a 6 or is it just 5? Five? Is there 6? Huh. Is there not a 6? Are you guys still counting? Why are we at 34 right now? Gentlemen, what the heck? Wait, what about underneath here? Guys, stop it! Stop counting! I will time both of you out. There's gotta be 6 underneath here, right? 6 has gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe it is just 5. Maybe 6 is in the other room? Alright, strange little floor here. How are we at 50? Gentlemen, what is going on? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna move on to the next room. What does all that say? I can't tell.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I pressed it on accident!
Enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
No, I didn't mean to! I did it on accident! No!
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Oh,
but
man.
you need to understand.
No, I meant to
only
press
so
off.
much that machine can do.
I thought I could just press things on here. I didn't know.
Go.
Oh, no.
Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
No,
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
man.
and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Oh, man.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear...
Seriously, we disabled it? That's so funny!
Eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah, a little bit.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Obliterated?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
shut up. I'm trying to find a purple button.
I hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
I'm just gonna go.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
What?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
No.
Look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley.
Yellow with the number
You're
1.
in for quite a disappointment.
I don't know, I just want to find the
button.
button.
Here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice? Make it count.
I'm so infatuated.
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke.
Damn, you're dark.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Damn. I got exploded. Lol, you lost at 177? That's crazy. No, don't start over. Oh, we're back. Cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm going to the meeting room.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we are going to follow all instructions. Every single one. I'm not going to escape. I'm going to press the off button.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person.
Don't get fired.
Here
Best
either.
tip for not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I will. We're back in the room, boys. Welcome back to my broom closet let's play. So, okay, so he does remember. So it's very, Slay the Princess. Well, I guess Slay the Princess is very Stanley Parable. Because I think Stanley Parable came out first. Alright, we'll leave. Whatever.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Want to go behind the desk. Caleb radar counting skills? 3 out of 10. I would have gotten higher. Then 177.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Correct.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
This is awesome. I like this music.
Feeling
This is good
soothed
music.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Guys, I have Muddy Buddies. I like Muddy Buddies. Oh. Alright, here we go. We're winning. Why am I ranking you with 3 out of 10? Because I would have gotten higher than 177. One moment. Sorry about that. We are back. Okay,
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And we'll go to Mind Control Facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible
meeting.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
Okay,
building.
so number 234 is
Stanley's
interesting.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Yes, I did. Oh. Alright.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the...
Shut up. Did I win? Wait, it's dark.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
I win!
He had defeated the machine.
Yay!
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Perhaps.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Stairs.
Whatever life he lives,
Beautiful.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I don't want to. I don't want to step through the open door. I don't want to do it. I don't think you can make me. What if I just stand here? Huh? Do I have to go through the open door? Is there no other option here? It's just go through the open door. I mean, I guess the other option is just don't. I could wait at the cusp. Oh, shit. I
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Okay, well, I guess I'm stepping forward.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yep.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Beautiful.
And Stanley was happy.
Prove it. I don't think I'm happy. Well, I'm not Stanley. Stanley's happy. Oh, beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Okay, well, I beat it. Cool, I guess. Go back to my audiobook. Enjoy your creepy game, dude. Thank you. Enjoy your audiobook instead of my stream.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Okay.
Just a matter of time.
I hate Mondays. Yep, me too. Mondays suck. Am I right, guys? Yeah. High five. Bam.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
okay, we're gonna go through that
the
escape
door.
We're gonna see what happens. Speed run, speed run, speed run. Speed
Yet
run,
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
hey!
Stanley decided
My
to
broom
go up to the
closet!
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Guys, they locked up my broom closet. This is unfortunate. Why did they do that? Can I take a screenshot? Begin the game again. Ooh. Why did they do my broom closet like that? Why can't I go in the broom closet? Boo! R.I.P. the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I wanted the broom closet.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Thank you. I appreciate the zoom-a-zoom. Guys, my broom closet. This sucks.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. I just want my broom closet. You know what? I don't believe you. I'm gonna call your bluff. I'm gonna go to the end of the hall. There's not gonna be an end of the hall, is there? It's just gonna be an infinite, isn't it?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope, I'm going this way.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Cool, down I go. Well. Jeez, I just have legs of steel, I guess.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Yep.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
What is the point of this
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye. It was nice knowing ya. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Interesting.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. So someone else is in control now?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Huh. Interesting. Can I have my broom closet back, though? It's just an... Okay, this is just an empty room. All right, whatever. Ooh. Welcome to
When
Congress.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Huh.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, is this my office? Yeah. And then... Yeah. Corridor. Huh. Huh. Wait. An exploration of the contradictions imposed. Okay, interesting. Filing cabinets, thank you, thank you. Office computers, W. Oh, solitaire, love it, love it. Random search, okay. Employee database, hell yeah, hell yeah. These are doors, I guess. The office, hell yeah. Oh, I didn't even see those photos back there. Is there any point to even exploring this other than the fact that I just want to see it? Nature paintings, love it, love it. Classic office. Oh, is this the credits? Oh, cool. W. What are these buttons? Button sounds. Huh. Cool. Is that all this is? Just the credits? Boss's office. Dun, dun, dun. Scenes from the development. So it went that, and then the middle one. Okay. Office clock. Hell yeah. What am I supposed to do here? Employee lounge. Hell yeah. Oh, there's a little thing. Underground. What is this? Ration outtakes. Oh, wow.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Shut up. All right. Okay, so nothing else here. I don't really want to press start new game, because that would be... I don't want to restart all my progress, because I feel like there's more to do. Freedom ending? Incarnation of the game's alpha. Okay, well, we got the freedom ending. Oh, what is this? Monitor room, elevator. Okay, so we already did that. Countdown room. Okay. Okay, what is this? Zending? Screenshot depicts the early version. Zending eventually cut and merged to be another part of the game. Okay, cool. The Zending levers? These levers were part of Zending. The arrow described color how they pulled it. Okay, interesting. Zending, what? I'll pause. So, wait, what is the Zend... Did I not understand what the Zending is? Is that an ending to this game, or... 4 major trailers. I don't want to watch these. I don't really care. If you want to watch them, they're on YouTube. Go look them up on YouTube. Or look at my videos on YouTube. Hey, if you missed a stream or you want to catch up on some of the series that I've done, they're all on YouTube. Great series such as Slay the Princess, similar to this game, as well as Titanfall 2. If you missed The Last of Us Part 1, great things to go back and look at. Our East videos are on there with Ethan and I. They're great content. Go check it out on YouTube. Meeting room. Oh. Oh, okay, wait, one option. I could go lounge, disobey, first choice, obey, staircase. First choice. 2 options. And then vent. What about this? Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Well, hold on, there's this. Main lay out the flow of the hallways, first 2 doors, important things to play and replay. So many times to discuss a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version of it. Okay, is this literally just the thing? Do I have 4 chances to do this? Huh. Cool. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Do I just press start new game when I'm done? What's this way? Oh. That looked new. Oh, hold on, I was already here. Countdown desk. Okay. I mean, there were things on that screen, though. Did I come from here already? Oh. So I went down there. Did I come from over here? No, I've already been here, yeah. Okay. Is this literally just... do it again. Do it again. Alright. I guess not. Coward. Don't do it again. What's this way? Did I go that way? Oh. Oh, there's an exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
What are we referring to?
No.
Okay.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Okay.
But listen to me.
Oh.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
Okay.
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
I died. Okay. Do I wake back up? Oh, the game is now paused. Okay. We're just going to resume, I guess. And hope I wake back up in my office where I am meant to be. Well... Not entirely sure. Oh, we could just begin the game again. Cool. So that happened. Alright,
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
That's... Jeez, he's just giving me paranoia now. This is rude.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
I'm gonna
open
go
doors,
every wrong
he
option.
entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Oh,
it.
yes, yes, indeed. I just wanted to stop and
Wow.
go around.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
Yep.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I mean, there's the elevator down there, though. Okay, I'm gonna do this first, and then we can try that elevator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, for real. Key card opening there, that's new. Go up! No, okay. Do not jump from the car. Okay. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000? I'm gonna jump off.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and
that's
plunged to his
funny.
death. Good job, Stanley.
Thank you!
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, yay! Everyone thinks I'm powerful. Yay, W.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if my broom closet would be
When
open
Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I just want to admire the employee lounge.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room?
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Can I close this door? No. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Caution. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Oh, I love it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Can I jump on
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, prove it.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue! I kind of want to give him a chance. No, I don't trust him. Blue!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
blue door!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay.
You see?
Oh, this is scary.
There's nothing here.
Prove it.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
This was great.
Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did.
I don't believe you.
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Skill trees?
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I don't like you.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nah. Oh. All right.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. What? Why is there a leaderboard here? That's me? Aw. To get to the correct door, compete against others. Improve your Stanley Parable career. No, I don't want to do it. I want to do this door. Oh, no, I want to go through this door. Alright.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
This is awesome.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. Oh, this is a fascinating game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
4
Be
hours,
sure to
huh?
keep notes on your experience. You heartless Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Awesome.
Thank you for playing.
This is
Your
awesome.
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Oh, are you going to
Let's
open up
see
something else from my Steam
what
library?
we have here. Yes.
I'm scared.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, okay. No fucking way.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
It's
At last,
Minecraft.
the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
It's just
Is it enough?
Minecraft.
Tell me that, Stanley. Would it ever be enough?
I can't jump.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Okay.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
That's not a very good
Let's
house.
see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
At my own inadequacy. This is awesome.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I don't want to. It's gotta be out of the way. Come on. Jump. Jump. Alright, fine.
Isn't it grand?
Uh-huh.
Isn't it perfect?
Yep.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Uh-huh.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. I guess I'm going mining now. This is like that AI Minecraft thing that's been blowing up.
Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. This is wild.
Oh, no,
this
no,
is so
no,
funny.
No, this is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
Oh.
Okay, new game.
Just dissing on Minecraft. All right, new game. All right. What's it gonna be? I'm a little scared.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with
also
no
don't.
way
Is this
out,
Portal?
listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find
This
out
looks like
what the
Portal.
hell
Is this just Portal? Pretty sure this is Portal. Oh, my glass. I'm pretty sure this is Portal. Get in there. Yeah, toilet. Ah. Oh, my mug broke. Oh. Oh, I can leave. Okay. Cool.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking.
Yeah, this is just Portal.
Your forte.
Okay, well, I play Zelda. I know how these puzzles work.
Genius.
Thank you.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Aww.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
Just gonna leave you here. Okay. And now I'm here. Not entirely sure how I got here, but I got here. Cool. Oh. Accidentally did that. Oh, now I'm here. This is very spooky. Not a fan of this. Okay. There's light. Scary. This is fascinating. Okay. Okay, oh! This is my office. Okay. Huh. Is this just the next office over? Or is that a little surveillance room? Like, what is that supposed to be? Why do I feel like I'm gonna turn this corner and get jump scared?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Yeah, I got no idea what's going on.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Kinda.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I've learned nothing.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No, I don't.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
I don't believe
That's
you.
who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, okay, cool. Are we just going back to the beginning now? Whoa. Okay, that's
All of his co-workers were
new.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I feel like I still want to make all the wrong choices, though. I feel like I still want to ignore all this and not listen to him. I don't trust him.
When Stanley came to a set
Nope.
of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Yup.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
know.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Not
just
really.
to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go across the thing now.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Oh, before.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for
That
her.
was the clock. The clock was there was
This is
one,
it,
two
Stanley.
before.
Your
Interesting. I wonder if
chance to
that's
redeem
related.
yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
Sorry. Okay. Wait, who am I letting back into that? Was it the lady person? The narrator? The other narrator person? I can close that. Fuck it. Interesting. Dark, spooky room. I'm in.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach.
Oh. You need to be the one to do this. Reach out to her if you can truly pace your faith and want to pick up the phone. What the hell?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the heck?
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oh!
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
That's so
Come
mean.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Ow. My feelings are so hurt.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. That's rude.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What happens if I don't? I pressed like every button but B. Alright, fine, I'll press B.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Interesting.
The thought excited him terribly.
Did he spend time with the
So
boys?
he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
All right, I won't do it. We're just gonna sit here. You better start saying something, or I'm gonna push that button. Well. Alright, fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. and
What? Okay. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Interesting. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Yep.
doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
There's
well.
more to explore
Perhaps
over
he
here.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
New dialogue, okay.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
I mean, I suppose.
I mean, truly, truly, deeply,
Alright, this is just getting weird.
madly love.
That's it? Okay, cool.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, I will take the open door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
But I'm going
walked
here.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes, I did.
So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Cool.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
That was kind of scary.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Holding.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. That's a van. Can I go through the van? I want to go in the car. Okay. Cool trailer thing. Going down, going down, going.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Forest
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this
Okay.
time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Okay, so everything's back to normal. I suppose.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I don't know what else
could
to
it
do.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Go over there. 4B6? Why is there B? Interesting. Oh,
When Stanley... Wait.
That's new.
What? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything
no.
when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I want to go this way. It's rude. Okay, so the normal left, right, and then there's this room. That's the only one that isn't. So really, I only have 2 new options. It's left or right. Let's go left. Cool, that all led to the same thing. Great. Well, I wanted to go this way anyway. What is this way? Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you
this is-
there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Nah.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, man. I was having a good time. Fascinating. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I forget I can close doors, and I just keep clicking things.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yep.
I might be remembering this wrong.
Ah!
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I mean, it works for me. Coffee's on the floor.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is a straight. Well, nothing awful about this.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I would
Well,
say
you know
it
what?
would.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Yay!
good job.
I win.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
What do
situations.
you mean? I've been at this for an hour and a half
Okay,
almost.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, you don't. Okay, I guess we restarted. Ooh, 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 ooh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That was not the original way. So what happens if I go the original way? Okay, empty room. I don't want to go in there just in case it locks me, and I don't want to do that. I do kind of want to follow the line. Line seems fun. I want to go through this one. Why is it... Why is 4B6? Okay. I'm so confused. 4B5. 4B4. Why is 437 there, though? But then everything else is 4B.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Interesting.
It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
To destiny.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I suppose.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
You're speaking words I don't understand.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ah, I like this. Following the line.
Cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later
Okay.
in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
I will.
You won't want to miss anything.
Uh-huh. Cool. It's a fern. Oh,
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore.
I can't believe the line lied to me.
Restart.
Okay. I'm breaking the game slowly. Alright. Dun, 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 dun.
You know what, Stanley?
Okay.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
That's true.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, I agree. Let's wander in this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yes,
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, I'm going to walk forward until I find something.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yeah.
No lines or monitor rooms.
Yeah.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yep. Just gonna keep going straight. Kind of scary. Okay. Well, back forward we go. Ah, a room.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yes, we do.
From here, the story is in our control.
Yup.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Yup.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
I'm playing the confused ending for 60
Confusion
minutes.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Oh.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Yeah.
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Uh-huh.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yup.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
I agree.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, bye. Cool, we're back here now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want to go to 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I did everything on the right. I don't think there's anything more over there. So yeah, we'll go... Oh, wait, did he say on the right? Oops. I was not paying attention. Oh, no.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is there something more down here that I don't remember? Oh, yes, that's where we just ran around in a circle. I mean, we could do it again. I don't know. Let's go up. Let's follow the instructions right now. Let's see what happens. Can I open any of these? Well, that's new. There's an elevator. Okay. Well, this is new. Cool. I like this music. What does it say? I just stuck in this elevator. Was I just in that elevator? Until I just press stop? Okay, well, I was just in an elevator for a while. That's kind of funny. Let me see if the executive bathroom door is open. I want to go there. Oh, it is. Wow, I've got a feeling... Wait, I get the... Money's for stealing. Not yours, of course. What's the lady's purse? Does it say, sir? What does that say? Someone's lady's purse? I don't get what it means by that. Okay. Cool. Executive bathroom. Does it say extreme bathrooms? Hell yeah. We love a good extreme bathroom. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's not a door, stupid.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay. Rude. Can I open up these now? No? Okay. Apparently that doesn't mean anything. Alright, open up the door. We'll just go in. Okay. And now we go down. Okay. Huh. This is strange. The narrator doesn't seem to want to narrate anymore.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Now we get to do all this again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yep.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom meant nothing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. I'm gonna press yes. I'm gonna turn on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
That's something new.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
There's gotta be something, right?
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me in the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh, man. I don't know if there's anything else to do. I think that's it. Okay, we're back here with this kind of room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to them. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I don't think there's anything
Feeling
else
a
left to
wave
do.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Go back down here. Is there anything new here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
So none of this has
None of
changed.
it made any logical sense.
Just a repeating.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Okay, I don't think there's anything left for me to explore. I think I found everything. At least I found everything that's on the surface. Maybe a couple of things that are a little deeper than that. But I think I've just found every decision that I needed to make, that I could have made, within the context. So I think that will be it for the Stanley Parable. Unless I find something else and decide that, hey, I need to play this game again. We shall see. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining me on the Stanley Parable. And as always, thank you all for hanging out. Have a good day, y'all.